Okay guys, so let's try to solve this particular next question, which was the toughest question, which came from in the short answer based question type, and it was a question based on the concept of geometry also and conic section circles also. So what is the question saying? It is saying that a circle of radius 13 centimeter touches the adjacent sides AB and BC of a square ABCD at 2 points. Okay, and the radius of the square is, radius of the circle is given as 13 centimeter, but the side is given to be 18 centimeter. And so obviously, if the radius is 13 centimeter, that means that diameter will be 26 centimeter, which will be more than the the side length of the square, which is whose sides this particular circle is trying to touch. So we'll try to make a circle here first. Okay, then it is touching it at 2 points. Okay, so will it be something like this? No. It would have been something like this if the question was that the diameter was 13 centimeter. But here, if you see, the diameter is 13 and 13 26, and the side length is only 18. So how can that be actually existent also, right? So this will be the wrong diagram. Okay, what will the correct diagram be? You will make a circle, and the square will be something of this sort. Okay, and it is going to end somewhere here only. Okay, so which all sides is it touching? This is not touching this. Okay, this vertex is not touching that. Okay, so A, B and BC. Okay, A, B and BC it is touching. AB it is touching at point M, and BC it is touching at point N. And the side length is 18 and 18. So we are actually taking it, let's say, on the x-axis, y-axis only. Okay, so by that we got to know the coordinate of B will become 0, 0. The coordinate of C will become 18, 0, 18. The coordinate of D will become 18, 18. And the coordinate of A will become 18, 0. And this will be the center point. This length is 13 and this length is also 13. Okay. And a circle intersect the two sides CD at P, CD at P, and DA at Q. Okay. So what you have to find out, the area of the triangle PMD. Okay. I'll just make it using another color here. So PMD area we have to find out. So something that we do not know in the triangle PMD is the base length PD. So PD is what we do not know, but we do know the height. Half base into height if area is a formula. Okay, so the area formula will be half base into height. The base length will be PD, and the height length will be, the height length will obviously be what? 18, because this length is 18. Okay, so basically we have to find out 9 times of PD will be equal to what? That is a more or less question for you. Okay. Now the most difficult part was to interpret the, there were two issues with the question. One was to interpret whether what kind of a diagram will be made. So that the first thing is done. The second part is to how will we be able to get the value of PD or this coordinate? How can we find that? Okay. So if I see here, the center of the circle will be what will be the vertex of the center of the circle, guys? Because this will be 13 and this will be 13. So can I say that this circle is going to have a center of 13, 13, right? So what will be the equation of the circle? It will become x minus 13 whole square plus y minus 13 whole square is equals to radius square, that is 13 square. Okay. Using that, we can say that P coordinate is a point on the circle, right? And in there, because this is 0, 18 and any line which is parallel to the x-axis will be y equal to 0, y equals to constant. That means the y value is going to be 18 only. In the coordinate of P, x1 is what we are looking for, but y value is going to be 18 for sure, right? So we'll just substitute that value here. So x1 minus 13 whole square plus y is 18. 18 minus 13 will be how much? 5. 5 square is 25 is equals to 169. Taking 25 this side will become 144. So x1 minus 13 will become plus minus 12. That means x1 will be equal to, if it is plus 12, it will be plus 12 plus 13. That will become plus 12 plus 13 will become plus 25. And if it is minus 12, then minus 12 plus 13 will become a plus 1. And you can see here that x1 value being plus 25 is not at all possible, because up till here it is 18. How can it go more than that, right? So that means this is not a possible value. x1 being 1 is a possible value. Okay. So we got the value of this as 1, 18. And obviously this particular coordinate is 18, 18. So PD length will become how much? 18, distance formula you can use, or you can just see here. This is 18, 18, this is 1, 18, the distance between them will become 17. So PD length we were able to find out to be 17. The answer will become 9 into 17 and that will be 153. So 153 will become the answer to this particular question. So knowing the concept was difficult, solving was not at all difficult. Making the diagram, understanding or interpreting the diagram was difficult, everything else was very easy for you, right? So, and obviously when you are just seeing the question, you are looking at it in a form of a geometry question. And are you able to actually mix the two chapters of conic section along with this and then solve? That was another pointer to be discussed, right? So please see the solution and understand it, and whatever issue you face, please ask.